gang, what's up? Welcome back here to another edition of Intuitive Angling, and thanks for checking out today's video. Just driving down for the second day of practice here on Kentucky Lake, starting the second practice day. Wanted to do the video because here on Kentucky Lake, guys, I don't know if many of you guys have fished here before. This place, there's hardly no cell service anywhere around this place, or the cell service is real spotty. So I'm having to really be creative with when I do my videos and upload them, because I can't get them uploaded. Yesterday I tried to upload the Middle Mondays for like 6 hours and it wouldn't upload because not enough signal. So doing the video this morning, hoping I can get it uploaded here pretty quick. So anyway, guys, today we're going to be talking about when bass fishing starts to make you miserable and when you need to take a break from it. And I think it's a conversation well worth having, so we're gonna get on that here. So first of all, man, bass fishing in general is a it can be an extremely rewarding sport, and it can be extremely frustrating. It's sort of like golf. If you guys have ever played golf before, it's like you got this love-hate relationship with it. And truly, guys, I have a love-hate relationship with bass fishing, especially tournament fishing. I mean, there's an aspect of tournament fishing that I just love, and there's an aspect of tournament fishing I hate. So I think that's pretty normal. I think that's a pretty common feeling to have with that. So anyway, when we're talking about this, here's some of the things that are going to burn you out and sort of require, and it helps if you take a break and just step back from it, from fishing a little bit. First of all, if you're not catching them, so let's say, you know, I don't care if you're a tournament fisherman or not, it's a little bit more intense for tournament fishermen, but if you're going through a period where you're just struggling to catch fish and nothing seems to be going right and you're not enjoying it so much out there, sometimes it's good just to put up your tackle for a while and take a little break from it, because normally what happens is after you take a break from it, you start missing it, and then you start appreciating it more. You start having more of a gratitude and appreciation for the whole experience, and your expectations, once you do come back out there, your expectations begin to change a little bit. Another scenario I see a lot, especially in tournament fishing, is guys that get burned out on the entire grind of tournament fishing. You know, the traveling, staying in, you know, hotel rooms, you know, the injustices of losing fish all the time, you know, the lack of expense versus reward for the money that you put into it. That's another good time to take a step back. I've got buddies out there that have been top level tournament fishermen for years that have fell into that, and they basically just got burned out on everything. It got old to them. Some of them stepped back for a couple of years and they came back in it, enjoyed it more than ever. And I've got one friend that he was a completely dominating force here in the Ozarks in the regional circuits, and he just got burned out on it and just started crappie fishing. He didn't even care about going bass fishing anymore. You know, he just loves chasing those crappies. So that's worked pretty well for him. But the main thing with that, guys, is it's got to remain fun. And one of the things that takes a lot of fun out of bass fishing, well, there's several things, but there's two things that really come to mind, is if it's interfering with your personal life or if it's putting a strain on your finances. Tournament fishing is highly expensive. Bass fishing in general, depending upon the level you do on it, is highly expensive. So sometimes, you know, if you start feeling that what you're getting out of fishing is not worth what you're spending out of fishing, that's a good time to step back, maybe scale back a little bit, again, come back to it, you know, sometime down the road in a more affordable means. There's a couple of deer in front of us here, I had to slow down for it. And the same with your personal life, guys. It's the personal life one is real tricky, because some people in your lives, I don't care if it's your spouse or whatever, family or job or something like that, some people are simply more demanding of your time than other people. I've got buddies out there all into the spectrums. It's like they can be gone as much as they want, anytime they want, and there are significant others or friends, they just don't care. Just go do what you want to do. And then I've got other friends out there that they can't ever go fishing, period, because, you know, somebody's going to make them feel bad about it. So you have to figure out a happy medium with that, because one of the things you do not want to do is, like, you don't want fishing to rob you of other things in life that are important to you, that you don't realize how important they are until you lose them. And that's why the divorce rates are so high amongst anglers. I mean, because people that fish, people that hunt, that type of stuff, they have high divorce rates, because anytime that you have some type of an activity, a personal activity that demands your time, that is sort of a byproduct with that. So you have to really figure out how to make that work. And sometimes, like I said, you got to step away from fishing a little bit and take care of business, take care of your finances, take care of your personal life before you can come out there. So really the point of the video I want to make here, guys, is I think that sometimes it's healthy to step away from fishing for a little bit. It's always going to be there if you want to come back. And the great thing about it is, once you don't fish, once you take a break from it and you're not around it, like I said earlier, you're going to have such a your frame of mind is going to be so much more fresh and rejuvenized when you do come back with it, because you're going to have this appreciation for something special that, you know, if you truly do love it, that, you know, you may have taken for granted before. So anyway, just a few thoughts this morning driving to the lake, guys. I'm going to get out here on Kentucky Lake and try to figure out where these bass are, and I'll give you guys a report this afternoon. We'll talk later. See you.